All right. We are back with another episode of the I Disagree podcast. I am one of two hosts, Keir Scott.
I'm Tyler Hoover.
What's going on, man? I know you said that you wanted to start off the show with a little bit of a bang, man. So let's talk about it, man. What's going on with you?
I want to rant for a quick minute because I went to bed last night and saw a tweet from Kendrick Perkins. Many of you that know or watch any kind of sports, he is all over Get Up, First Take, The Jump, you name it. They talk about basketball. He's on it right now. Good for you, man. Do your thing, get your money. You're entertaining. What in God's green earth are you doing tweeting out free Steph Curry? What are we freeing him from, for one? Two, then to follow it up the next day and go on every show talking about how the Warriors trade Curry now because he's going to want to win another ring, and that can't happen in Golden State. What in God's green earth are you talking about? So, yes, I get it. There's a lot of guys out there right now that will say and do things to get dummies like me riled up because of the stupidity of it. Perk ain't one of them. I don't always agree with his takes. I don't always like a lot of his takes, but I see where he's coming from with the takes. And I get that. You have your opinion. I have my opinion, as in, because you have your opinion as well. Anyone watching this has their own opinion. But to sit there and say free Curry, and I'm not a Warriors fan. I'm a Bulls fan. So I don't really care if the Warriors do good or bad or whatever it is. I don't care if Curry demands a trade and wants to leave. Cool. What are we freeing him from? Are we freeing him from the team that just went to, 5 straight finals? Got Curry 3 rings. 2 finals ago was playing for their three-peat. Last time I checked, is or is not Klay Thompson coming back next year?
He is. He is. He is coming back next year, I must say.
I'm pretty sure we just did a greatest three-point shooters of all time list last week. Wasn't Klay Thompson on that list?
Klay was on that list for sure, yeah.
Does an injury affect your shooting if it's to your legs?
It can, depending on how you shoot. It can, depending on how you shoot the ball.
If you it ain't going to affect your shooting that much. What are we talking about? Why are we at this culture now? And I mean, I'll give Jalen Rose credit for this because he was one of the first ones shouting it when they were talking about having Giannis needs to leave the Bucks. Mm-hmm. Why is everyone trying to run? The Warriors are 20-20. They're in playoff contention. Yes, they're not a contender right now, but they're missing their second best player. How are the Lakers doing without AD?
I mean, we looking all right, man. We won the last 2 games, but before that was a little rocky. But we still number 3 in the West.
You guys are, and you're about, I think it's like 10-7, 11-8, somewhere around there since AD went down. You mean to tell me that if he was out all season, you guys wouldn't be maybe around the 7th, 8th seed, maybe 6th seed at best? So what the heck are we talking about? What is all this drama? What's going on with it? That's my rant with it. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But A, the Warriors ain't going to trade Curry. 2, they'd be dumb if they did. 3, Curry, where are you going? You're not going to the Lakers. And I get Perkins' point about, well, look how happy he was, playing with LeBron in the All-Star game, which we'll get to next. Well, I hope so. Him and Damian Lillard are shooting shots from the logo and having a blast. It's supposed to be fun. Of course they're fun. The Lakers aren't giving up Anthony Davis and Anthony Davis and Montrezl Harrell to bring in Curry. That's not happening. The Warriors aren't giving up Curry. This whole thing is just stupid. And for the love of God, Perk, please, I know you're never going to see this and never going to watch it, but go back to actually, talking to your friends in the NBA, reporting some good stuff, having some realistic takes, and stop with all we're going to do the hot take because we need attention. You're not Skip Bayless. You're not Nick Wright. You don't need that. Come on, man. Don't do it. That's my rant.
I mean, I didn't watch the whole rant, but I'm not gonna lie. I think me personally, I feel like it would be exciting to see LeBron and Steph Curry playing on the same team together. I'm not gonna lie. Who wouldn't want to see that? It'd be exciting NBA. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't want to see that.
Because I like competitiveness. And
I think the NBA will still be competitive for both of them.
I just don't think it makes sense for them to give up AD for Curry. I get it. I think Curry's a better player, but Curry's making $43 million this year. That's more than LeBron James is making.
I hear you, man.
You're going to deplete yourself to get him. And you know what? If I'm wrong and it happens, cool, whatever. We'll get over it. Mm-hmm. But this is a man who's been outspoken about wanting to be a Warrior for life. He's all about Golden State. You're getting one of the greatest shooters of all time back next year. And that roster, I mean, you got Andrew Wiggins as a trade chip. You got Wiseman, who I think is still going to be a great player as a trade chip.
Mm-hmm.
So the only guy you're really losing is Kelly Oubre.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, the Warriors are going to be a favorite for the contender. They're going to be a favorite for the championship. It's as long as they come back healthy and maybe make one or two small signings, they'll be fine. Just that I hit you up this morning about it. That had me all fired up. I don't like when people do the stupid hot takes for no rhyme or reason other than we want views and to get, like I said, dummies like me riled up. But enough of that rant, man. We got a great show for you today. NBA All-Star Weekend has just come and gone. Let's get your thoughts, man. What do you think?
Well, of course, we're gonna start off with the skills challenge. I mean, my take was obviously wrong on the skills challenge. I thought that it was gonna go down to Chris Paul or Luca, and it ended up being Sabonis. I just felt like they didn't take it as serious on the challenge as far as like just trying to make sure that they capitalize and won. I just felt like they were a little bit more lax. But shout out to Sabonis, did a great job, and he looked great out there. I'm not gonna lie, he looked really good.
Yeah, I agree, man. I picked Luca. I will take credit for saying that the big men have been dominant in this category as of late. Yet again, fouls between two big men. But yeah, it was a little bit of a letdown. You know, I'm pretty sure my Nana could have gone off the court faster than Luca did in his skills. And, you know, Chris Paul making the joke about missing the layup years ago when he entered in it and missed the layup again. It just,
Yeah.
and I get it. It's fun. Neither one of them are going to take it too serious. They're both playing in the game later. It was what it was. I'm a big fan of the skills challenge. It was a letdown for me this year.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't super exciting, but it was decent. If I had from 1 to 10, I'd have gave it like a 6. Only because I didn't expect Sabonis, even though I think he did one last year, to go out there and look that good this year. Like he looked really good out there. He looked real comfortable, and he didn't let us down as far as just putting on the show for that, for the skills challenge. So.
I think it was last year he was runner up to Bam.
Oh, yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, Bam did one last year. He was runner up. Yeah, absolutely right. Yep. And then you move on to the 3-point contest. And I mean, we all figured who was going to win that one. I mean, we both said Steph Curry was going to go out there and put on a show, and boy, did he put on a show.
But did you think it was going to be Mike Conley that he was going to have to put on that show to beat?
I did, and I thought it might have been. I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like Jason Tatum, maybe. That's why I figured it would probably be a runner up to him. Honestly, I figured it'll be them too.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be Conley down there, but leave it to Chef Curry, man. He put on a show for us. That last shot, I know my wife's a diehard Curry fan, loves the Warriors. She gotten home just in time for the final round to start, and right to it, he needs this. He's not going to hit it. He's not going to hit it. He hit it. So it was fun just to see that reaction, and it was a hype moment. I mean, everyone loves a buzzer beater, whether it's in a game or in a 3-point contest.
That's a fact. Yeah. And like you said, the buzzer beater moment, that was like where it kept us on our feet. I think it was kind of the most exciting moment of the All-Star game, honestly, was that shooting contest and it being down to him having to make the last shot. I mean, I know me and my wife were watching it together ourselves, and I was like, man, he looks like a 2K player. Like, it looks like he can't miss. Like, when he goes out there and he gets in his rhythm, there's really no stopping this guy. He's incredible. He's going to be the greatest shooter of all time,
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and that leads us to the next event, the dunk contest.
Oh, yeah, the dunk contest. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead. I mean, All-Star game in the air, but then the All-Star game, I mean, the dunk contest was in the midst of that. So, yes, for sure.
Technically, yes, but let's go to the dunk contest, man. I thought it was trash.
I thought the first round was pretty good. Me personally. They had some pretty nice dunks, but the way they were judging the dunks, I wasn't too impressed with it. Some of those dunks I didn't feel like deserved such a high score. And there was other ones I felt like deserved higher scores. So I don't really know how they were gauging that. I think they should take away from the point system and just pick who you want to have to kind of win that round. You know what I'm saying? If we have 10 judges, 3 people out there, you pick who you felt won that dunk round opposed to the numbers, because the numbers don't add up. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it.
No, I agree with that. I agree with the part that I don't understand how some dunks were here and others were here when you're looking at it, it's like that was a better dunk. But the one thing they did do that I did like was so we avoided the continuous dunk off, which although technically I did like the dunk off, but
Mm,
I think that is what cost Aaron Gordon one dunk contest. I'm still saying Levine won their first matchup, but
hmm.
his last one against oh my god, the kid from Miami,
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know his name. But
drawing
I
a
know you're
blank
talking
right
about.
now. But
Hmm.
regardless, I did like how they had him do one dunk and then they voted on who had the better dunk because
I like
that
that.
you get a definitive one. There's none of that. Oh, D Wade did the whole Miami thing,
Which you did,
controversy.
but it's all good.
He did, but that was still a great dunk contest, and I think Gordon won that one. But you can live with the results of that. But I do like for future ones when we actually get more guys in, hopefully some bigger name guys again. For the love of God, please, Zion, please, one of you two get the dunk contest.
Yeah.
But
I
just
thought Anthony played out pretty good though, man. I was surprised. He got some bounce on him, man. I'm surprised they still only dunked like 8 or 9 times in the season. I was in the regular season so far. I was very surprised by how high his bounce is. He has more posters.
yeah, he's got some hops, man. And, I mean, sorry, I guess it wasn't terrible, but when you look at some of the most recent contests we've had, the dunk contest has been getting good again. Obviously, you had Zach Levine's 2 years he won, one of them dueling Aaron Gordon. You had last year's was great with
Mhm.
obviously Aaron Gordon again, and there's been some other ones through there, but it's just I love the dunk contest, and
Mhm.
it sucks that we're not seeing when like Colby and them were entering in, or when it was Jordan or the top guys in the league participating.
Yeah.
But we got to have better than what we had, and it was kind of a letdown, but
I think it was like short notice as well. I feel like because it was during a halftime and they had to put these different stipulations in there, it can only be a certain amount of time because it was halftime. You can only have a certain amount of participants because it's due to the halftime. I think that kind of plays into it. I think next year with the world hopefully being opened up, it'll be back to the original platform of being on a separate day and having more time to be able to get everything done. I mean, but for the amount of time they had to do everything, and the correlation to how they got everything done. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed all three for different reasons as far as those go. So
that's fair. So now it's time for the main event, the game itself.
the All Star game, Team LeBron, let's go, baby, Team LeBron. I mean, personally, the All Star game for me is never really super competitive, so I kind of get drawn away from it. Until those last couple of minutes of the game was close. Now, unfortunately, this game never got close. It was a blowout pretty much all 4 quarters. But one thing I do want to point out that like I didn't really hear much about it was Giannis, man. He went a perfect 16 for 16. That was crazy, man.
You didn't hear about that?
I mean, no, I didn't hear much about it. Like you heard about it, but it just wasn't talked about much.
Did you have the game on mute?
No, no, I'm not talking about during the game. I'm talking about like just people
Oh,
talking
after, after. Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Like the news media is the you didn't really hear anybody talk about it. It was just like it
No,
happened.
they talked about it a little bit on the first day I saw. Get Up was talking about it. Same with First Take, but no, you're right. They were talking about it through most of the game, but it was really impressive. But the biggest thing is Dame Lillard and Curry stole the show. I mean, it was great that Giannis went perfect. I mean, he hit one or two threes, but
Hmm.
most of his were layups and dunks. The range where Lillard and Curry were shooting from,
Was
I mean,
impressive. It was like they were battling to see who could shoot further. Pretty
yeah,
cool.
pretty much. And Dame won, but
Yeah.
it was it, some of those shots. It was amazing, and a lot of them were nothing but net. It wasn't those, it wasn't a bank shot from half court or something. It was nothing but net, pure jump shot from that range. And when Dame hit that winner, and Curry turned before I went in and started pointing to his wrist, doing the Dame time thing, that was a cool moment. And like
Yep.
you said, the game was competitive. LeBron has proven time after time he knows how to pick teams.
Yeah,
And
his team
granted,
was yeah.
would have been a little different if Embiid and Durant were both playing on Team Durant.
For sure,
Would have been a little
yeah.
different,
I
but
mean, but then you would have had Simmons on team LeBron too. So I mean, yeah.
I'm not doing much. So Simmons can't shoot.
I mean, Hungada shoot, he can go to the rack. Who's gonna stop him? And this is an All-Star game where nobody plays defense.
See, I don't know. I could see Embiid doing it just to mess around.
Yeah, he might hit the three. I could see Ben hitting the 3-pointer during an All-Star game.
I would have loved to see that. I would have loved to just see him take it. I don't care if it's air balls. Shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Once. I just want to see it.
I respect it.
But all in all, for a COVID-filled year, I can't complain with the All-Star game. I mean, I get it. It's a money pit. The players didn't want to really be there. It was just an agreement they had with the Players Association to actually do it. And obviously, there's a lot of money involved with the TV deals and all that. So it was a production, but all in all, it was better than nothing. There were some enjoyable takeaways. So hopefully next year, though, we can get back to normal.
I mean, I'm excited for next year. I can't wait to see it all.